Coming here after watching the previous linear programming video. It cuts out at the end because I ran out of my 5 minutes of time and I didn't want to make a 20-second add-on or re-record the whole thing. So here we are. This is the second example and we're going to do linear programming, and it is a simpler problem like what you would expect to see on a quiz. You have two products, A and B. They have a different cost, $8 for A, $14 for B, and there's a profit of $2 on toy A and $3 on toy B. We have a 0 and a 0 here, which are going to be variables that we allow our solver to change. There is a, you'll see these are highlighted yellow because we're going to be pointing to them. There is a max dollar inventory, which based on our case is $20,000, and that's based on the cost values here. So we're going to make a formula, and that's going to be the number built of A plus the number built of B times their costs will give us our formula for this constraint. And there's a maximum number sold, which is going to be this plus this. And we're getting zeros, and that's fine. We want to get zeros because these are going to be iterated through. See, this is what the solver is going to do for us. It's going to iterate through these two fields. And here's our objective function. So we want to, what do we want to do? We want to determine how many units of each type of toy should be stocked in order to maximize our monthly total profit. So we're going to do this times this plus this, oops, times this. Okay, so we're getting a bunch of zeros. That's all good. We're going to go to solver. We're going to set our objective to be G16. We're going to try to maximize. We're going to change the variable cells of A and B. And we're going to have constraints. Max inventory. That is going to be less than or equal to $20,000. We're referencing a formula, and we're setting that to be less than or equal to a static number. This tripped us up in class. We don't want to type in 20,000 here or 2,000 here. We want to type in the formula and apply the 20,000 or 2,000 into here. So we're going to add a different one, and this constraint was $2,000. Dope. All right, so that's good, and we're going to solve it. Oh my gosh, there we go. It's looking good, and it's telling us that we're going to make about 1,333 of toy A and 600, the cursed number of toy B. Now, let's say, to show you the power of this, let's say we want to have a different situation, and we want to say we want to make at least 800 of toy B. So let's go to the solver. And let's add a constraint to this. Let's say that this must be greater than or equal to 800. 800. Hit OK. And hit solve. And there we go. It gives us, I don't know why there's a round, there should not be a rounding thing there, but anyway, we've got 800 of B and 1100 of A. Let's say that let's say you don't want